Okay, color, culture, consciousness, and consistency. First, when you think about a black person, you think about color, right? This may be true in some instances, but everybody that is black, that has my complexion or darker, they are not all black. Why, you say? What about their culture? Is their culture conducive to the black people's survival? If it's not conducive, then that person that may have a black skin is not a black person. That's not a person that we want around us in our circle, giving us negativity. What about consciousness? Is their mental mindset viable to the survival of our people? If it's not viable, then we do not need those people around us. They are not of us. They are not our people. Now, they could probably change. They could probably change over time as they learn, as they study, and as they worship the true God, which is us, just everything on this planet. When they worship the true God, but if they don't do these things, then they can never become black. They can never become part of us. And the last thing is consistency. Doesn't matter if people talk a good one about all of this black power and all of that other stuff. If they're not consistent with it, if they're not doing it all the time, if they're only doing it when it's convenient, then they're not black either. So this is where you have to limit people. Just because people have the same skin complexion as us, or they come from the same places that we do, they're not of us. Some people's caliber are going to be higher. So you have to find those black people with caliber on your level and work with them. And the ones that's not, you try to teach them. If you can't teach them, then I'm sorry, they're gonna have to go. And like the scripture said, the raptures are gonna come. Millions of our people are gonna die. Millions, and there's nothing we could do about it. The only thing we could do, protect our family, teach our community, build towns, build cities, and that's it. Millions of people are still gonna die. And the white supremacy cities are going to be the first to go. That's why we have to leave these places. That's why we have to build our own villages and build our own towns. Next, color. Now, some black people are light skinned. Some black people are light skinned before our children took over the entire planet. You look at Africa, Africans produce every kind of color on the planet before our children took over. In different tribes, you have the blackest African, light African, you have albino Africans, you have brown skin Africans. That's just what we do. So then you have black people that's not even as dark as me, that's lighter. Does that make them less black? No, it doesn't make them less black. If they have black in their blood, then they're black. If they practice a black culture, then they're black. If they have a black consciousness, then they're black. And if they're consistent with it, then they're black. And we should respect that. You got black people from black Arabs and the black Middle Easterners. You have the black Latinos and Latinas. What about the Australian Aborigines? They're darker than me. Are they black? Yes, they're black. And it's the same. Do they have the mindset of a black? Do they have black in their heart? Those are the questions you have to ask them. You could be black, but are you down for the cause? That's one of the main questions. If you're not down for the cause, then you know you have to exclude them out of this whole black inclusion thing, because they might not be one of the ones that's going to survive.